Guess what? I'm drinking from my Thriveal mug. I'm drinking from my Thriveal mug in honor of Deeper Weekend, our conference coming up. It comes up every year, last week of October, and we got another one coming up this year. It's our 8th annual. So in honor of Deeper Weekend, I'm going to take another drag on my hot drink here. Very good stuff. So, hey, welcome to the Jason's Ask Jason question series. This is where we answer questions about growth. And Anne Marie has a cool question. She says, can you describe what you mean by a long onboarding process? I love talking about onboarding. So we're going to talk about that in a minute and answer that question for you and why we do that in our firm. But first, Deeper Weekend is a conference that is, we hit one topic very deep. It's community. We push people together to workshop. We want to cap that event. So we don't want to hold a ton of people. It's about 100 people. And it's life-changing. The other entrepreneurs you get to meet. It's mind-blowing, the people that you run into at Deeper Weekend. And so we want to see you come. If you go to dw.thriveal.com, again, we do it every year, last week of October. This year, it's October 24th through 26th. And we have amazing sponsors. We have 9 different sponsors. And you can key in their name into the registration page and get $150 off. But guess what? You can only get $150 off Deeper Weekend through the end of September. So you need to hurry. So you want to go to dw.thriveal.com, go to register, and key in. Here's a code you can key in. It's one word, Intuit QBO. Intuit QBO. And that will give you $150 off the Deeper Weekend ticket. And the theme is the cry of the advisor. We're going to talk about advisory and what advisory really means and what it doesn't mean. And I think it's going to blow your mind. You're going to hear some things you've never heard before. So, and where will you hear them? Only at Deeper Weekend. So we want you to come. Okay, so Anne-Marie, thank you for sending us a question. And Anne-Marie, we're going to send you some swag. And by the way, anybody else that sends in a question to the Ask Jason question series gets some Thriveal swag. We're going to mail you some. And so you can send a question to info@thriveal.com and we'll answer your question. Okay, Anne-Marie says, can you describe what you mean by a long onboarding process? So in our firm, it takes about a month and a half to get a client into our firm. So we intentionally make the onboarding process very, very slow for a number of reasons. So one reason is to seek alignment with a client. We're trying to find the right client, not any client. So, and really that's a foundational purpose in building your business. You are not looking for clients. You're not looking for clients. You're looking for the right client. That's the only kind of client you want, is the right one. You don't want anyone. You only want the right one. An onboarding process puts them through a series of barriers. We call them barriers to entry. It slows them down, and it makes that client question, am I right for this firm? Am I right to go through this process with them? Are they worth the trouble? That's kind of what they start thinking. And every time they go over that barrier, and there can be a lot of barriers, like you have to meet with us, or you have to fill out our form online first, or you have to wait 2 weeks for a proposal that we do in person. You have to meet with another client, or you have to go through a kickoff meeting. There's a lot of different ways you can have barriers, but we're seeking right clients. We're seeking alignment. That's a key thing. Another thing we want to do is prepare the client. We're preparing them for who we are. We position ourselves in our firm very differently from the market. So most firms are coming from another firm, another accounting firm, another CPA firm, and they assume we're the same thing, and we're not. And we don't want to be. We want to be a growth firm that we only contract in the name of businesses. So we've got to slow the client down and let them know we're different. We're not like the other firm that you've recently just been working with. So we have to stop them and prepare them to learn who we are and to embrace who we are, to want who we are. Some of them may say through the process, the long onboarding process, they may say, you know what, I don't think we're right for you. And that is a really great decision, because you want to find out that the client is wrong before they get into your firm, because a wrong client in your firm is way more damaging than you know. you probably don't even realize how damaging that is, but it's a big deal. So maybe another third reason why our onboarding process is long is because our prices are going to tend to be high because our service is very high, and we're niched very tightly into a narrow market. And so we got to prepare people to receive a price that high. They've got to go through some experience. And what are they getting in that experience? They're getting some trust. And that trust is going to allow them to invest in the service they actually want. See, we believe that clients really want high-level service. They want it. Most of them really, really want it. Maybe not every client, but our clients have to want that for us to be the right firm for them. And so they have to pay and invest in that. And because we know what it takes. We know the prices we need to be charging for that client to truly get the greatest care they want. It's what they truly want. It's why they left the other firm. And they're going to pay more. And through the onboarding process, which involves pricing and proposals, they learn, what does it really cost to get what I want? We're going to give them that information. And so we have to prepare them to be priced. That's a key part of a long onboarding process. So onboarding is something you can do in your firm. Now, long, short, that's kind of not defined very specifically, because you can make an onboarding process as long as you want or as short as you want. And of course, our onboarding process is pretty well defined, but we can shorten it if we need to. If we see a really good client and they're really ready, we'll bring them in faster if we want. Now, if we see a client that's hesitant, we may push them out just a little bit longer. We may press them just a little bit longer, just to test some of their commitment to our firm, not to manipulate or play around with people. We really want them to sense and buy in and make a value judgment about who we are and be ready to invest so we can care for them the best way possible. So, Anne-Marie, I hope that helps explain a long onboarding process. There's a whole lot of reasons for a good onboarding process. I think it's just kind and caring to do to humans. We're firm owners, humans, serving other humans that are running businesses that may be happy, scared, joyful, struggling, whatever. We want to give them that connection to the human so they know that we're going to love them and we're going to care for them. So that's why we make our onboarding process long. And I hope that helps. So if you want to send a question to Jason, that's me, and I'll try my best to answer it and talk to you about growth. You can send it to info@thriveal.com. That's info@thriveal.com. If we answer it on a Facebook Live, which is every Monday at 2 p.m., we'll send you some Thriveal swag. So thanks for sending in the questions. And you know what? Julie and me, my partner, we'll see you at Deeper Weekend, October 24th through 26th. It's just in a month. You better hurry. It's going to sell out. And we'll see you soon. Signing off. We'll see you.